All right, everybody, welcome back to Black Cat Crypto Club. My name is Drake, and all I gotta say is what dip. Yesterday, I kind of mockingly made a short little video declaring Bitcoin dead, rest in peace, Bitcoin. Um, and if you watch that, you can kind of see me laughing about it. And to be fair, it's not fun. It's not funny. Like if I was watching my money during that 6 hour period, I would have seemingly lost a lot of money right there in just 6 hours. And it's not ever a good feeling, but I'm just so used to it. It's just really funny, going over to Twitter and seeing people lose their minds. I just know where we're going. I know where we're at in the cycle, and I'm a little kind of Bitcoin hardened in a way, I guess. But let's go over, I'm going to just show you this really quick. So this is Bitcoin's chart, and this is the dip I'm talking about. We actually broke into an all-time high. Some people are kind of debating that because there's different charts for Bitcoin. It's not just what the stock market says, and the stock market chart price. We've got several exchanges with Bitcoin. So every exchange has their own chart and kind of a little bit of fluctuation on prices. So there, we got really close either way, and we got rejected, which is kind of expected of an all-time high. Usually we'll run up to all-time highs. We'll hit that all-time high, get rejected back down, and we'll have to make 2 or 3 attempts before we really break through that all-time high and then turn it into support. But you can kind of see here, we hit that and just instantly fell down. I mean, this was let's see right there. This was a 14 to 15% drop in 6 hours, 5 hours. And then, now we're back, basically we are back up 13.5% today. So I was calling it, as soon as I got off from recording my other video, I saw the price, instantly jumped back on to kind of make fun of it. But, I mean, we were right in about 62 when I got back in and recorded that and told you guys to back the trucks up and load yourselves with some Bitcoin. And if you did that when I said so, you are now up about 9% just in one day. So kind of crazy. Business as usual for Bitcoin, really. So if you can't handle that, if you guys don't know about that, it's really hard to handle stuff like that. So with my channel, I really want to kind of teach you guys the tricks on how to handle those things and how to stay calm and know where we're going. So we're going to kind of discuss that in this video. But before we get to that, I am going to jump over to this. This is ezrescueranch. These guys, I'm going to be highlighting this animal sanctuary all this month. These guys are a small animal sanctuary in New Jersey. So any little bit of money or anything you can donate really helps these guys out. Even just a couple bucks really goes a long way for a small organization like this. So if you guys have anything you can spare, head over to their PayPal is at the bottom of that flyer. I'll also leave that PayPal and their website and everything in the description of this video. So go over and check those guys out. This also helps you out because any donations to charities like this will help you out tax-wise when it comes to paying your taxes. So yeah, go over and check those guys out. And let's get into it. So the last big video that I did yesterday, the longer video I did yesterday, I really, at the end of the video, I was stressing to you guys the idea that if you buy into Bitcoin and you hold for 4 years, you're going to be very happy. No matter where you buy in the cycle, if you buy at the absolute top and just get hammered all the way down to the bottom, as long as you don't panic and sell, if you hold for 4 years, you're going to be happy. And I've got a chart here. This is a pretty famous chart. This is a weird one to look at. It's unlike any other chart you've ever seen, I'm sure, but we're going to jump over to that. Now, this is a chart from Rational Root, and I'm going to have to kind of explain this to anybody who hasn't seen it before. But this really shows the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin. Since we're on this 4-year, buy Bitcoin, hold for 4 years, you're going to be happy, the topic. This spiral is a 4-year spiral. So every quadrant from here to here is a year, from here to here is a year, right here to here is a year, and the 4th year is right here. So right now we are in 2024 right here. So from here to here is all of 2024. This is going to be 2025. This is going to be 2026. And this is going to be 2027. And then it'll start all over again. But the point of this, the reason I brought this up is I say, if you buy in and you hold for 4 years, you're going to be happy. Now look at this and tell me one area where you go back straight 4 years back, straight back in this circle, and show me one point in this whole cycle where it is lower than where you would have bought. So, for example, let's look at where it got really close or apparently got really close. Like right here, this is if you would have bought in 2019, mid 2019, got pretty close to where it was in 2023, mid 2023, but it didn't go below. Like if this outer line would have dipped below this, then this 4-year holding for 4-year theory of mine would be totally blasted out of the water. But you hold for 4 years and you're going to be happy. Now, this looks like, yeah, maybe that's true, but this looks like you're barely happy, right? The reason it looks like that is this is a logarithmic thing. So it goes from, $1 here is this circle, $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000. So it doesn't just go up by ones like $1, $2, $3. This is going up 10 times every cycle. So it looks really close right here, but we're going to jump over. I'm going to show you this on TradeView. Now I'm going to have to jump out of the hourly into weekly and kind of scale this thing down a bit. Okay, so what did we say? June of 2022, if you would have bought, let's see, or June of 2019, sorry. We were right there. We were at about $9,000 right there. Now, you jump forward 4 years and we're June of 2023. And we are right there. that is at almost $27,000. So in 4 years, you went from, what did I say, $9,000? June. Yeah, about $8,000 on average to $27,000. So even though on this other graph, even though that looks like it was really close together, like, oh, if this is 27,000, maybe that's 25 or 20,000. No, this price was $8,000. This price was $27,000, almost $20,000 more. So goes to show you. And every other point, I mean, these are kind of the closest points. Every other point is much further away. So that's really why I say to people who are just getting in that if you hold for 4 years, you're going to be really, really excited. Now, I want to go a little bit more into this rational root diagram. This blue line right here is about when we're going to be having the halving. And these blue dots are halvings that we've had in the past. So you can kind of see the cycle kind of shifts a little bit backwards every time. We're due to have a halving. I'm going to actually jump over. This is the halving countdown. We're 47 days away. We're due to have the halving April 22nd, guys. So that is coming up soon. And usually, you know, once we hit that halving, what it does is it kicks in this supply shock because the supply is cut in half. And you can see once we hit those halving dates, these blue dots are new all-time highs. So we actually just posted a new all-time high. It's the first time we've ever done it before the halving. But you can usually see we go a little bit out and then we start posting these all-time highs, and it doesn't stop until the second year after the halving. So this will be 2025. We're in 2024 now. This will be 2025. But the top are these final blue dots. And those are the tops that we put in. And then we usually just drop like crazy. And we put in a bottom about a year after those highs, you can see, because this is an entire year of just down. And those years are not fun. But yeah, you can really see with this chart that 4-year idea of buying and holding for 4 years and what it's going to do for you. Now, I actually want to jump over. We're going to jump back over to TradeView. And I just want to show you guys another way to kind of keep cool during these times. You know, we were on the hourly, and I'm going to have to scroll this back in to something that makes sense. So you can kind of see this is another really good way to keep your head leveled, because if you're looking, and this is about how it feels when you're in just every day, you're seeing this dip in this perspective because it's the now. And you're going, oh man, this is horrible. What's going on? This is worrisome. But if you simply zoom out, we're going to zoom out to the weekly again. You zoom out, And it's like I said at the beginning of this this video, what dip? Every week we had a little bit down here, but what dip? What dip? So when in doubt, zoom out, guys. Keep your cool. Zoom out on the charts. When you're living it every day, you get kind of a short time span, tunnel vision kind of feeling with price dips like that. But zoom out and see what price is really doing. I mean, we have just since October just been going nuts. So that's another way to kind of keep yourself level-headed anyways. Now, I'm going to jump back over to another Twitter post that I saw today. We're going to jump over. This is from Stock Monkey Lizards. And so this just kind of compares where we're at right now. Right now, we're sitting right here. And this is comparative to a previous cycle. So you can see this dotted line is the halving. So we're just before the halving. We're higher than we were in this one. We're up at the upper end of this yellow box. And we're right here before halving. But if you look at what we do after this halving, you know, we've still got this entire green box to get up to our all-time high, and we're right here. So I know there's a lot of hype out there about, you know, us hitting all-time highs right now, but we are so early in this cycle still, guys. It's crazy. All right, and one final thing before I go. Actually, I'm going to jump over here real quick. I want you guys to, I'd really like it if you guys would comment in this video. I've got something that I really want to know, and I just want to kind of get a grasp of my audience and really know what kind of people are watching this. I started this video for my friends and family that haven't been in Bitcoin. So it was kind of, those first 5 videos were really kind of a crash course on why and how to get into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. But I really want to know how many of you guys are in crypto now, have bought into Bitcoin, or what projects you're bought into, or if you have been in crypto but you've sold out and you're not in crypto anymore. Let me know that in the comments. Or if you're interested in crypto but you haven't got in yet, let me know in the comments. I want to be able to tell kind of who's watching and, you know, what my audience is really like. So if you guys would do that, that would really help me out. Also, ever since I got done building my house in the end of 2022, really a big portion of every day of mine has been looking at Bitcoin charts and reading Bitcoin news and, you know, really kind of immersing myself into this. And I've just gotten into the YouTube thing just recently, but I've been immersing myself in this stuff for about over a year now. So I'm in a unique position to kind of bring you the scoop, guys. So please get in and subscribe to my channel. And I'm just kind of learning this YouTube thing. Apparently subscribing doesn't really let you know when I'm coming out with these videos, which I've been doing about a video every single day. But when we're in the crypto space, these videos are pretty time sensitive. So if you guys subscribe and hit that notification button, you'll get a notification of when I am posting new videos. Because if you get these videos, you watch these videos even a day or two late, it's really kind of outdated in the crypto space. This thing moves so quickly. So news from 2 or 3 days ago is sometimes often irrelevant. So hit that notification button and subscribe, like, share if you know anybody who would like this kind of thing. And before I go, I want to show you one more thing that happened just today. We're going to jump back over to a Twitter post. This is New York Community Bank, and why this is why this is relevant to Bitcoin is back in 2023, I believe May and June-ish of 2023, we saw 6 or 7 pretty fairly sized banks fail. And there's a reason why this is happening. One big reason is because of commercial real estate. And what happened with COVID was we had people who were all of a sudden working from home that normally would go into an office. They now had this opportunity to work from home. And when COVID, kind of leveled out and we had the vaccine and everything kind of leveled out, but people didn't really go back to work like they did when they left. Everybody kind of left working, and we didn't see that big return to work. So we've got all these commercial real estate deals that are kind of defaulting on their loans. Big companies that used to need massive office space don't need that massive building anymore. So commercial real estate has just been crashing, and there have been defaults on loans, and these banks that are highly leveraged into the community or the commercial real estate area are failing. So we saw that last year. This New York Community Bank Corp was actually one that came in and bought one of the other failing banks last year, and they got a steal of a deal on it. They bought that bank at fire sale prices, and it really should have done wonders for this bank, but it just hasn't. I mean, this bank is I mean, it says right here, stock trading halted after crashing 42% today for this bank. And they've been failing since the end of January. Let me jump over to their chart on TradeView. But yeah. So you can see, the end of January, they just have been dying. This bank is going to be done here soon. I mean, you look, we've got in the end of January, their stock price was at $10.45. We're now down to $1.40 or so. They're down 85.5% in the last month, basically. So these guys are going under. But the reason I bring this up is every time a bank fails like this, like when we saw a bunch of banks failing last year, it's always a good thing for Bitcoin, because a lot of people are becoming disillusioned with traditional finance and banking. And when banks fail like this, more and more people are waking up to seeing that Bitcoin really isn't the risky thing to be in. You know, these banks are risky business. So anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you that before I go. So again, guys, if you guys could comment in this video and let me know what your position in crypto is, whether you're in it, whether you're out it. I want to know what your position is. And with that, I will jump off and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.